We've evacuated everyone we could to Bajor, and we're setting up a base there to coordinate our counterattack against the Dominion. I won't lie to you, though. It's not gonna be easy. We were caught completely off guard by Karakan and his fleet, and the Bajorans are none too pleased to have house guests. We must balance the needs of the civilian populace with those of the Starfleet and Klingon forces currently on the surface. Starfleet needs all the help it can get planet-side right now. Transport down to our staging area on Bajor. You'll find me there. Captain Kurland will join us as soon as he can.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. I have just arrived on the planet of Bajor after escaping the mess that was the Borg conference, which was of course interrupted by a fleet of Dominion vessels, which were surprisingly not particularly well equipped, but nonetheless, our sensors detected at least 2,700 vessels. So, their numbers were enough to kick us out of there. We barely had 20. Now we're here to regroup with the rest of command. The devil's going on here? Greetings, I'm Captain Bluebird of the Swiftsure. What the hell's going on here?
I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking to you, but I always wanted to join Starfleet, so this is my first week on the job. I was expecting to get months more training, but Colonel Kuba says he needs every militia member on the streets. I thought this was going to be a great job. I get to help my friends and neighbors and serve the community. But now, with the Klingons here, they're so angry, and I don't want to die.
Allow me to assure you, the Klingons may be aggressive, but at the moment, at least, we are allied with them, so I don't believe they'll be a problem. You need not fear for your life. Thank you for the situation update. And good to make your acquaintance. Looks like it's just Klingons being Klingons. Suppose we can't be surprised. They tend to get a bit rowdy in situations like this. They were just humiliated by seemingly obsolete Dominion vessels, so, well, their pride may be slightly damaged. Commander Achibe, I'm Captain Bluebird of the Swiftsure. What's the situation?
Time is short.
Thank you, Commander. Commander Achibe has informed me that some of the locals here see the large amount of Klingon Federation and allied forces on Bajor as a second coming of the Cardassian occupation, or something to that effect. And, well, we should be on our best behavior and try to smooth things over as best we can. She also told me to report to a Lieutenant Jarrell Cav somewhere around here.
How can I help you?
Right, first on the agenda, according to the Lieutenant, is smoothing things over down here, making things run more smoothly, breaking up arguments and the like. I'll see what I can do. I've basically been assigned a patrol route. Right, I guess I'm acting as a policeman now, although we are short on staff, and as a captain I do have somewhat more authority than your usual security officer, so perhaps that will be useful. Patak! You don't get to order me to calm down. I am a Klingon warrior, not some craven Ferengi. Right, all of you, listen to me. I'm Captain Bluebird of the USS Swiftsure and currently the senior officer in the city of Hathon. What the devil do you think you're all doing here? Our duty here is to fight the Jem'Hadar, not our allies. Oh, Christ. Oh, Jesus. I could use some assistance. Bluebird to Swiftsure. Bloody hell. It's alright. False alarm. I handled it. Everything is fine. Thank you anyway. Thank you for the assistance. You can beam back at your convenience. I'll try to be more diplomatic next time. Swiftsure, you can beam the security team back. If you don't like the food here, I'm sure we can find something suitable for you in the Swiftshure's brig. Now get out of here. Right, I doubt you'll be having problems from the Klingons any longer. Anything else for me, Lieutenant?
I'm here to help.
Right, the Lieutenant has tasked me with testing out some combat training programs against Dominion forces. I'd be more than happy to help. Blueprint into the Swiftsure, get Commander Flores and some of the other officers down here, standard away team. I think they could benefit from a training program that has been suggested to me. We're testing it out. Right, it looks like we're in a shuttle bay of some starship here. Not sure which one. By the nacelles, I'd say possibly an old Constitution refit with Danube-class runabouts. Fascinating. Anyway, I've got the bridge officers here. Commander Flores, Commander Zarva, Lieutenant Coles, and Lieutenant Dahlberg. Doctor, of course. Tavrel is in command of the Swiftsure at the moment. Oh, Jem'Hadar! Weapons ready! Open fire! This next program pins our ship, the Swiftsure, against several Jem'Hadar vessels. Right, let's see what we can do.
I'm here. Do you need something?
Right, I guess I'm off to see Colonel Kubus. I'll see if I can help him out with anything. Colonel Kubus, I was told to report to you. I'm Captain Blueprint of the USS Swiftsure, present at the Battle of DS9.
We have a situation here.
Colonel Kubus has informed me of protests happening in the city, near the fountain especially, by Bajorans protesting the presence of Starfleet in the Klingon Defense Force. They fear a second occupation. Let's see if I can do this without inciting a riot. No, I think I see the problem here. What the devil? There's some militia members here. What the hell? I'll be sure to inform Colonel Kubus of that. Anyway, I'll get up here with him.
This is our home!
We appreciate that you are willing to share the city with us while we coordinate our campaign against the Jem'Hadar on DS9. I assure you this is a temporary arrangement. All Starfleet operations will move back to DS9 once this issue with the Jem'Hadar is settled. And you have the assistance of Starfleet and the Federation in this, as you are a member world, for heaven's sake. Alright, I think I sorted out that situation there. Let's get back to the Colonel. Understood, Commander. Commander Achibe has just informed me that they've managed to set up a subspace array in the courtyard out here to intercept any transmissions from Deep Space Nine. We're to gather some intel from it. I'll see what I can find while we wait for Captain Kurland. Right, I'm scanning subspace frequencies. Oh, I've got contact on 821.6. Replicator network 47. I don't know, maybe someone will be near a replicator and I can get through to them. Computer initiate communications. No, this is just a frequency to order from a replicator, not... Oh, damn it. Oh, I got something on 869.9. Accessing Niners. What the devil? No idea what that is. Maybe, I don't know. Computer initiate communications. Let's find out. It's a remote ordering system for Jumja sticks. Perfect. Computer end transmission. Computer accessing Bashir 62. What the devil? Nope, that is a holodeck program. Perfect. Right, I've completed the new band. I'll switch to terahertz, I guess. Nope, 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 nope. It's a menu remote ordering system once again. I swear to God, why do we have so many of these? Contact frequency 725.0. Private network. On Deep Space Nine. I thought everyone was evacuated. Hey, who is this? How do you find this channel? Oh, wait. I know you. You were trying to find some Kanar for the Cardassian counselor. I like your style. I'm Hadron, the bartender at Quarks. This is my alternate subspace communications channel. I use it for business matters. Legitimate legal business matters, mind you. Sometimes I don't want Kurland and company listening in on my dealings, but that doesn't make them any less legitimate. Of course, I believe you completely. Can you tell me anything about the Jem'Hadar on the station? Well, they're terrible for business. There are a lot of them, they're mean, they don't eat or drink, and they brought Ketracel with them. The Vorta with them has been in once or twice, always orders Tula berries, never talks, and never pays. My profits are going down the drain. Hey, are you planning on coming back soon? Bringing the fleet back to kick these guys out? I need actual paying customers. I'll even give it a discount on all drinks for the first hour after the station is reclaimed. Top shelf drinks excluded, of course. We are taking Deep Space Nine back, I assure you, but we do need some assistance from you. Oh, right. The Jem'Hadar Alpha is named Kuru Khan. He's a real rough customer. The biggest and the meanest one of all of them. He's got a Vorta with him. Her name is Loris. She's tough, but she hasn't got out of her way to make our lives miserable. She's allowing those of us who didn't evacuate to stay, but only if we toe the line and don't give the Jem'Hadar any trouble. Honestly, how is a businessman supposed to make a living like this? The weird part is, they think the Dominion War is still on. I heard Loris and Kuru Khan talking. They expected an entire Dominion fleet to be here waiting for them and the Changeling to be in charge. It's crazy. They've been hauling people in for questioning. And teams of Jem'Hadar have been tearing the station apart looking for this captive Changeling. What happened to these guys? They get stuck in a black hole for 30 years? They believe the Dominion War is still continuing? Fascinating. Ah, what the hell?
You are not grateful. We saved Bajor at the Cisco's insistence. It cost him dearly.
We moved the fleet, but we needed to put it back.
A hand that remains closed
ceases to be a hand.
The fleet needs to exist, as you must return.
I think I understand. There are records I've read from 30 years ago that detail an event that occurred inside the Bajoran wormhole. A Dominion fleet of approximately 2,800 vessels were attempting to pass to the Alpha Quadrant following the destruction of the minefield that had previously been preventing them, and had they arrived, the Dominion would have won the war. But they didn't. Reports from the USS Defiant, which was the only vessel opposing them, say that the fleet just disappeared. And according to the commanding officer, Captain Benjamin Sisko, he had convinced the Prophets to remove them to save Bajor. But they didn't remove them, did they? No. They just transported them to our time. That explains why the vessels seemed obsolete. They were the same vessels that participated in the Dominion War 30 years ago. The Prophets must have believed that we would be better equipped to handle them. Hold on. I'm being contacted by Commander Achieve. She informs me that Captain Kurland has arrived. I need to tell him about this. Hailing Deep Space Nine on an encrypted channel. Putting it on screen now.
Who is this? What do you want?
Let's not be so hasty, Kuru Khan. They obviously went to a great deal of trouble to contact us. I am Loris of the Dominion, temporary governor of Deep Space Nine. How can I help you?
Thank you for agreeing to talk, Loris. I am Captain James Kurland of the Federation Space Station Deep Space Nine. It is my hope that we can find a peaceful resolution to this conflict.
Of course, Captain. You want your station back. But this is a war, and your station is my prize.
I know this will be hard for you to accept, but there is no war. It's been over for decades. Your fleet was diverted when you attempted to pass through the wormhole. The Prophets... There is a great deal we have to explain, but please understand, we are not your enemies.
I am not a fool, Captain. We have reviewed the records in DS9's databanks. Why should I believe this fantasy of profits and time travel? Show me proof that what you say is true.
Well, we need proof to convince this Vorta. I've got several things in mind. We could show video records from the end of the Dominion War, from the signing of the treaty. We could review the current state of the wormhole theory, or discuss the details of the Treaty of Bajor. I think video records would be the most compelling. Let's start with that, Captain.
The Dominion War continued after a combined Starfleet and Klingon force retook DS9. When the Romulans entered the war on our side, things began to turn. The Dominion recruited the Breen to their cause, but the disease that was attacking the Founders put them on the defensive. They ultimately retreated out of most of the Alpha Quadrant, creating a defense perimeter in Cardassian space. Soon after, a Cardassian official named Damar led a rebellion on Cardassia Prime, breaking the standoff. The Dominion was forced to surrender.
Do not try to deceive me. That cannot be what happened. Why should I believe these recordings are real?
Well, we could prove the authenticity of the historical records. We could corroborate it with records from other species involved in the war. Or we could show casualty figures, I suppose. Records from other species would be the most compelling. Let's try that.
Enough! I will consider your arguments carefully, but you must understand that I am under orders as well. The Founders gave me specific instructions before I left the Gamma Quadrant. I accept that may have been many years ago. Nevertheless, mere time cannot countermand the commands of the gods. We are attempting to contact the Dominion in the Gamma Quadrant. As of yet, we have been unsuccessful. Until I speak to a Founder and receive new orders, we will remain here. Deep Space Nine belongs to the Dominion.
She closed the frequency. Oh, bloody hell! If Loris insists that she won't leave Deep Space Nine without speaking to a Founder, then I believe our only option is to go into the Gamma Quadrant and find one.